These cherries will soon be red, ripe and delicious. But today is the launch of the South Australian cherry season, and cherry grower Alan Main says it's going to be a really good crop.
We have different varieties for a number of reasons. Firstly, we have early season varieties, mid-season varieties and late season varieties, and of course having that extends our season. Cherries need to be eaten fairly quickly, that's that sort of fruit. We extend the season for them, and of course around Australia we've got cherries being produced in October or right through till February in Tasmania, so we have a season lasting about 4 months. It's very difficult to describe taste. I guess it's a lot to do with acidity and sweetness. Some cherries will have greater acidity and therefore they're going to be a little bit tart, but some people like that tartness. Others will have varying degrees of sweetness, and there are some people who just love sweet, juicy cherries. But then you've got white cherries, which have so-called white because they've got a white flesh and not a dark flesh. But the white ones have a different taste. Very hard for me to describe. But it's more, you might say it's more savoury than sweet. The cherry map was produced by the Cherry Growers SA because there are a lot of growers who have shed door sales, but we found that there were people coming to us and asking whether or not they could pick. We thought that, well, perhaps that could be a business for us to let people come and pick their own. And so we started off, we advertised, and a few people came, and then the word spread. Each year it has grown to the point where we are looking now at 100% of our cherries being picked by visitors who come from the farm, generally from Adelaide, have come here and not only enjoyed picking the cherries and eating very, very fresh cherries, but they've enjoyed the whole ambience of the place, and just the experience, I suppose, of being on a farm in the Adelaide Hills. The Adelaide Hills are really, really beautiful. We developed the map to put the names of all the people on that map with their locations and what they did, so that people could pick up a map and browse through them and choose a farm that they wanted to go and visit. The best time this year will be from the first week in December on this farm. The farms closer to the city, like Montacute, on the hill's face, if you like, they would start about 2 weeks earlier. I guess the technique is to, if you grab a little cherry like that you want to pick, thumb goes right up to the point, to the T-junction, where the cherry is sort of attached to that little branch there. Put your thumb in there and just bend it back towards the branch, and it just falls off in your hand. But it's lovely working in an orchard. I enjoy being out here. That's the best part of being on the farm.